Hiya guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Yeah, I've got to do an attack there, haven't I, at the start? I have. Oh yeah, we're recruiting the armies here, aren't we? Yeah, he needs his 2 Temple Guard. He's going to get those and then he needs to go as well. Going to get the Temple Guard and the other stuff. He's got only 2 of the Blessed Saurus Warriors though. He's got 3. I think Gor-Rok's only got 2 as well, hasn't he? Yes, fine. Okay. Right. So because I've attacked an ambush stance, it makes it so they don't get to bring in their reinforcement. Oh, what the fuck is this map? Oh, this favours them. Bollocks. So, shit. My cavalry are going to be fucking useless. Great battle map. I don't think he had any archers, did he? Yeah, this one will leave down to the front line. We'll have Croak carry it with the damage. He can come up from behind. Cavalry can just sit back and watch in this one. There's nothing they can really do. Because I can't get around to the flanks, so I can't really do jack shit. They're too fast, big. Stick it on. There's a lot like one of those armoured things as well that the Indominus Rex eats in the first fucking film. Oh, these are in march dance, aren't they, as well? What's Croak's thing right now? He got a it's got like a debuff thing on it. Minus 8 attack, 5 meters affects all enemies in range. Right, I ain't gonna be that close. It's got so much speed on that fucking thing. Tinky there, stood right in the middle. I only got 18 kills, but he did fucking 35,000 damage. He moved. Last fucking second he moved. $56,000 damage. Yeah, in a situation like that, that's where Croak's just fucking dangerous. Now that, on the other hand, if I'd have auto-resolved that, I'd have took way more than 5 casualties. And a little bit of damage on the Bestolodon. Fucking hell, they were getting some kills. 117 of them.
This is forbidden.
How did Tinker not level up? So I just need... I can take all those, yeah. I can take training even though we don't need it, but in case we have to recruit something else we might, so... He can run twice? Cheating bastard. Okay. Well, that got rid of those. Kids outside making a lot of fucking noise. I'll see if I need to check every turn really, see if relations are going to go down again with Tehenowin. Yeah, I need to use Lord Croak similar to a River Hag Troll actually, because the River Hag Troll has an effect similar to his. Hers is not quite as good. Hers is -6 melee attack and it's a 35 meter range, so she's got to be a bit closer to the action. But then she's a bit better in combat than he is, and she's siege decker. But you put her near the combat being stinky and taking -6 melee attack off the enemy, while bolstering up the leadership of your as I like to use nasty skulkers. They use a bit more that way, supportingly. I mean, you don't really use the magic too much, though, of the River Hag Troll. I mean, you can take the magic with her, and it's probably advisable to take at least some of it. Even Spirit Leech, because it's good against characters. Especially when overcast. But you normally use the magic of the Goblin Great Shaman and the Orc Shaman, Because Orc Shaman can use, well, Foot of Gor-Rok if you've got an adequate location to use it. Otherwise, use Here We Go and buff the Skulkers. And then the Goblin Great Shaman can use Itchy Nuisance as well as Sneaky Stabbing to buff stuff. So you're not really looking at as much offensive magic. You're more looking to buff your troops and debuff theirs with that type of armor. Who's he at war with? He's at war with Krokgar, so no. Good to know Krokgar's still alive. Alliances with my fellow Lizardmen take priority over everything else. So, elves, humans, dwarves, they're all on the back burner. If you're at war with the Lizardman faction, I'm not going to be their ally. Or give them anything like non-aggression or trade or whatever. Because it's going to worsen relations with them. And I'd rather have the other Lizardmen on my side. This has got to be Oxyotl, right? Oh, it is. Oh, they've just got the same colour. Fucking hell. The colour variant's there, you can't tell the difference. This is why I don't understand why they don't assign a number to the factions instead. Because you could number all the factions, whatever number they've got, instead of a colour showing up on the map in the territory they own. So say like they assign, I don't know, Tic-Tac-Toe, C has, I don't know, number 20. So every province that is his has a 20 on the map. So there's 20 in it. So you know, right, they're all Tic-Tac-Toe. And this is not like it's going to change with how many factions are in the game. The number's not going to change. Just they have a set. They are faction 20. That sort of thing. So every faction has a set number. So even if there's less than 20 factions, Tic-Tac-Toe's faction, for example, if they were faction 20, would still show 20s on the map, because they're faction 20. It doesn't need to change with how many factions there are, just that's their set number. But then you can see differently who everyone is. Where there's that many colours that are close to each other now. I mean, like Oxyotl there and Tic-Tac-Toe, I can't tell the difference. Both looks the bloody same. You've got the same problem with Greenskins and Nurgle factions, with different shades of green. Khorne factions in the Empire. They fucking blend in. How is he moving faster? It's weird. check. Theirs is leveled out. That's still at minus 16. So, if I give him money... Will that send it up again? It will. Wow, by quite a bit. I just need to keep this improving, which means I can't accept any agreements from anybody he's at war with. And he's at war with pretty much all the High Elves, the Heralds of Ariel, and then Oracles of Zinj, but I won't accept anything from them anyway. Even though the -4's gone on there, for the gifts given to Cult of Sotek, they actually still like me, still going up. Good. What? They've initiated the Sandstorm thing. Dickheads. That is a lot of damage in one fucking turn.
My faith in you wanes. I forbid this.
I don't think I've discovered Scarbrand yet, have I? No, I haven't, no. Let's keep it that way. So I was thinking of coming over here to try and discover Krokgar. Their glade has been reduced by quite a bit. It used to be a lot bigger than that. So they're not wood elves, they're jungle elves. Six turns on that, and then this is unlocked, which is good. We don't need to do that immediately then, because I've already recruited a Lord, not recruited another one for some time. I can probably take these two here to buff the Temple Guard. Forest of Arnheim it's called now, is it? Alright. At least now they've got the full size of the map, like all the canyons and shit really sorted out. So they haven't got to like rejig the map anymore in that sense. The only way they've got to do that is on the border to Kingdoms of Ind and Hinterlands of Koresh. When they come in. So your settlement should be staying roughly where they are. There shouldn't be much variance, because that's where they should be on this map. On the big campaign map. Strange name here is Marak is called the City of Hope. It's actually classed as a city as well, not a town. Ibarus is resting place of Queen Khalida. Oddly enough. Golden Tower of the Gods is much further away from Temple of Skulls, and it doesn't actually reside in a valley though like it is on this. It's near the mountains, but it is more in the corner like it was in Warhammer 2. It's not actually in a valley. There is one to the north though, near the Lost Hold of Character Zone, which is called Charnel Valley. Lovely name. Smoking Caverns of Sotek. The fuck? Oh no, is my ally gonna get fucking wrecked? What have you done, you idiot? Oh no, he might have escaped. He should be okay. That was a far flee. Yeah, they can't catch him. That army's moving even further away. Okay. I know, I know. And believe me, once I've got military alliance with Tehenowin, I will accept all your agreements. I'll probably even make some of my own. Because once I've got military alliance with him, that's it. That's set in stone then, basically. I've got that. I can't believe these are actually going on the attack. It's rather impressive. You don't normally see the smaller AI factions do anything like this. I mean, admittedly, their army's complete shit. Because they're not really building... Like, they should have these for the front guard. Either these or Phoenix Guard for the front line. And then... Elven Archers aren't bad. But in the later game, against more armoured troops, you want Sisters of Avalon. And while a lot of people say Sister Doomstack, Sisters aren't a Doomstack. They are quite strong, the same as Shades are, but they're not a Doomstack. They can be beaten. You just need the right army to beat them. Example is if you put a sister army or a shade army up against like a Bretonnian army of 4 cavalry, they will ride right over you. Because they will get there fast enough, you might badly damage or even kill some of their units, but they will get into combat with you. And they will make a mess. And Bretonnian knights are far superior in combat to sisters or shades. Especially the higher tier ones. So like my army that's got like 8 units of cavalry, my army would be quite well suited to doing sisters or shades. Because I have that many of them. So Tex is going up. That's good. They've gone down a rank. What? Clicked on there. Don't get it that he's gone down a rank and yet even classes him as like not a real threat to me as well, but his cost hasn't gone down. Because one thing I will need to do, and this is important, is I will need to get the military alliance with him or confederate him if I have to. Before I get to the number of settlements. Because if I get to the number of settlements, he won't give it me, ever. Because if I get that, then I've completed the campaign, the one campaign victory, and the AI won't ever give you that. It's stupid that they won't, but that's just how CA designed it. So I need to make sure I get the military alliance well beforehand. He's going to walk his army to its death. Let your troops recover, you imbecile. Or at least adopt encampment stance and recover that way. He's marching his army up there that's fucking half dead. Oh, well, there's one question answered. Valkyr owns Nagarand. I wonder if Nagrond is a dark fortress. I'm not accepting any of his offers either. But that doesn't affect my relations with him. Where his are a problem. And that's Betonia encountered. The problem is, we'll get in relation with Betonia negatively affect Tehenuin. Where the hell's he going? Valkyrie looks to be scary. Nice. This is weird as well because it's like I've become military allies with them. And if anything now, they've become more useful. Usually when you get military alliances, they become useless. So you just got back in the water and he's fucking off back the way you just come. You had a very useful voyage up here for no reason. Someone's attacking Pools of Despair. It's under siege. Form sacrifice to Mathlon. That means he's going to have another bloody fucking floating fucking city. Why do I keep forgetting to do that? Then again, I'll come rank 9 anyway, so no harm, no foul. I think it does it make him cheaper? Yeah, it makes them a little bit cheaper. Why have they got as much melee defense as a fucking temple guard? What? Okay. That's not weird at all. Since they're all getting recruited rank 9 again, there's no point. Just keep it on that. Yep, that'll be good. And see, it doesn't matter if that expires in 2 turns. I still get the benefit of the +2 ranks because I've already recruited the unit. They're already in there. In the recruitment line. But see, it's going to send my cost up by 3,985, so basically 4,000. So this is going to drop. I'm going to be at like 4,852 basically, so just under 5,000. Still a lot of money coming in a turn, but not enough to afford another army. Or not with that being in like very little coming in. I still have to build shit and everything. Can we not get on? Who's in the way? Why can't I switch back? I wasn't even able to move. God. Because I know what they're going to do. They're going to force march there to reinforce. Yeah. I'll have to reload that. That's rather stupid that it's done that. So I switched into march stance there. Didn't move, wasn't able to move, not even a single bit. But then it wouldn't let me go back to normal stance. Because in normal stance, obviously I'm not very tired in combat. And also I can retreat at least once, well, only once. But I can retreat once if I'm attacked. You can't retreat if you're attacked in march stance. But it wouldn't let me switch back even though I wasn't able to move. So to me that's like some sort of weird bug or something, I don't know. But if I'm able to move, fair enough. I wasn't able to move, otherwise I'd be able to get into the water. I'm not getting screwed out or something like that. It's fucking annoying. Right. Why can't I recruit? It's the autosave. Oh, it's not legendary. On the campaign map. Sorry, I can fast forward past this. See, legendary and very hard save differently. Very hard saves at the very end of the last turn. Legendary saves at the start of the next turn, which is one of the other reasons I don't like legendary. Because let's say you've got to fight 4 or 5 battles in a given turn on legendary difficulty in the campaign map. If it crashes on any one of those battles, or before the battle's loading in, or as the battle's ending, you've got to go back and redo the entire turn. And if that's all the way through that turn, it's a right fuck around. I don't know why they have it saves at the end of the turn for all the other difficulty modes except that one. Why that one's got to be some sort of weird special case. Don't make any sense. Right, that's them recruiting again. Right, I'll move him here. And then what I'll do is I'll move him on land next turn. Since apparently this turn we haven't got enough room to jump on land and make the attack. It's kind of fucking stupid, but that's the aim part for you. Oh shit. I'd still got it on fast forward. No, this turn I actually want to see. Now I'm not getting shafted out of movement. And that's also sometimes where you've got to be careful. It's the slightest bits of terrain on the campaign map. Like it might show you're able to attack a enemy army. Like physically show your movement like end part over their army. So you should be able to attack them. But I've had it happen to me. I've had it happen to my friends in campaigns in multiplayer where we move to basically do the attack, and then as you get there, there'll be a bit of terrain that might take a bit more movement than it says it does. So instead of taking 9%, it might take 10, and then you can't attack that turn. Now, if you're then left right in front of that enemy army, either gives them a chance to escape, or means they can call up reinforcements and jump on you in multiple armies, rather than you taking out that one army and being able to fight it and probably quite easily win it. And it's no fault of the player, you're just getting shafted by the game, how they've done it in certain parts. There'll be a certain part of the map where the campaign's just, it might look exactly the same as all the other campaign, but even looking different, but it just saps that bit more movement. Really annoying. There's a lot of areas like it in Norska, but there are a few in other locations as well. Swampland areas are fucking rife for it. There's just quite a few fucking annoying ones. And that's another thing they need to like iron out of the game, because it needs to not be there. If it looks the same as the terrain around it, it shouldn't sap any more of your movement. If it's supposed to sap more of your movement, it needs a different physical appearance on the campaign map. So you know that walking through this shit is going to sap more of your movement. Do you know what will happen then? The players won't walk through it and go for initiating the attacks. They won't be able to make it. But it's kind of getting cheated by the game, essentially. Because you're looking at it and thinking, oh, right, okay, it's just the same as it's some normal trees. Oh, no, this is trees with some added fucking hidden movement sapping benefit. Hag Green. They could have Hags take over Nagarond. It'd be Hagarond. Oh, I need to go and check on that. He's got some balls on him. That would will fuck him up. By far the easiest race in the game to bully with any faction, Twin Kings. By far. Because the Twin Kings always build mismatch units, and that never works for Twin Kings. They don't build armies like the player does, and that's the only way for Twin Kings to actually work, especially in the high difficulties. So when they build armies like that, mixed matched armies, they're the easiest thing in the fucking world to beat. They just killed that other man, are they? Problem I've got is at the moment there's a lot of factions that I want to play, but they're all around the Bretonian area. It's really fucking annoying. You've got Groms over there. There's Heinrich Kemlot over there. There's Lumen Leon Curtis over there. There's Baylacor. If I want to play Warriors of Chaos again for a second campaign, I will want to play him because he's more demon focused, and he's got this cool new mechanic. And then you can teleport him out the other side of the world and go somewhere, which is what I might do, because he starts in Albion, but again he's near Bretonia, and that's like the first place that you should generally go once you've got a few dark fortresses. But yeah, he has there's lots of good factions I want to play that are around that location. And then obviously I'm doing Morgor Shadowgate as one of my next ones, and he's also in that area. So what I don't want though is to be playing two campaigns side by side and both be located in Bretonia to begin with. I'd rather spread them out a bit, so I need to do another campaign that's not there. Then once Morgor's done his campaign, I can do another campaign that's in that region, but one that's obviously not Morgor. Storm Ravens? Storm Ravens are a Space Marine chapter. And once they're recruited, ICAT's army is going to make its way over to join Gor-Rok. When this guy's arm's recruited, I'm going to post him up here somewhere near Brigon. Either Brigon or Poxmarsh, around this area. Because if we do end up at war with the High Elves, that's where they're going to attack from. See, we're getting stronger because of the armor building. I need this number to go down though. Minus 16 is too high. It's far too high. I need to move that hero. Oh, he took it off him. So he's at war with Tic-Tac-Toe. Yeah, I've already got the... Okay, it's fine. It's fine for the time being.
This is forbidden.
I mean, his arm is wrecked, so this one I'm just gonna fucking auto. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it'd be much damage. Fucking Skink Chieftain got 162 kills. Oh, I noticed actually didn't take a lot of damage there, so he's not as weak anymore. Okay. He's immortal. Yes. One more level and he gets his ancient stagger on. Since attacking from ocean seems to be a bit fucking awkward, I'll give myself that one turn recovery and I'm gonna march him round that way. It'll be easier. What the fuck is he recruiting? That's an army of shit. He's got a tier 5 city there. Oh, that's something I want to check as well. Why is what the fuck up here? No, Nagron's not a dark city. It's only a little shitty one of them fucking encampment things. You'd have thought it would be, being the capital of the Dark Elves. I mean, that's something else they could do. If they're not going to make dark fortresses every city, make it every capital of a major faction. Not minor factions, but every major faction. So wherever their key one is that they start, make that a dark fortress. So like, example, Itza is the capital for Gor-Rok. Make that a dark fortress. Tehenowins is one down there, I'm not sure which one his is. Mundis is Hexawatl. That could be a dark fortress. Ancient Quintex is Marathi. That probably should be one anyway. Lothern should be one for Etain. Gay and Vale should be one for Alariel. And Toy of Rest should be one as well for Eltharion. I'd probably even say where the Sword of Cain is should also be one, because of the ungodly amount of power that's in that one territory. But they could probably do it that way. Make each provincial capital also a Dark Fortress. Because then you're going to have them all over the world. And then Chaos aren't going to be as like... The further away from the Chaos Waste that you get, you can't fucking recruit anything. In case you need to. Right. And dealt with him. Next time we're going to go attack, we're going to take Lashik. Lashik's going to be ours. I'm done pussyfooting around with these fucking Tomb Kings. These armies aren't even good. Fucking shit on them. Right, I'm going to call it here, guys. Leave a like if you liked it. If you're new around here, drop a subscription. Or if you're one of my current viewers who aren't subscribed, hit that sub button for me. Hit it hard. Help grow the channel. Catch you all in the next video. Take care, stay safe, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon.